Hello, mathematicians. So yesterday in math and Monday, we were exploring the penny. Here's my penny. Now remember, these pennies are actually quite small. These coins are quite small in real life. So that's why we use these images so that you can see it up close. And we grabbed the penny and we touched that front part. And we felt a little rough because every coin in the United States has images that are embossed, images that are put on the coin. Now, the penny, remember, has an image of one of our past presidents, Abraham Lincoln. And this is called, do you remember what the front part of the coin is called? The one with the head? That's right, the head. And if we turn it around, it's the tail. Have you ever played that game when they say, all right, I'm going to throw up a coin and you're going to say heads or tails, and whatever lands on, the person who calls it wins. Ready? Pick one, heads or tails. All right, your heads, I'm tails. Ready? Oh, it's heads. Who won? And that's why we call them heads or tails, to differentiate between what's one side and the other. On the tail side of the penny, we have the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. And what color is a penny? Copper. And how much is a penny worth? 1 cent. Perfect. So today we move on to learn all about the nickel. Here's another nickel in real life. Again, these coins are quite small. They fit so neatly in the palm of our hand. So I have this image here for you so that you can watch it and learn along as I talk. So you can look at it and learn as I talk along. Friends, the nickel on the head side of the nickel has an image of our third president of the United States, Thomas Jefferson. That's him. And if we look at the top and if we look on the sides, there's also words, just like the penny has words. On one side, it's liberty. And on the other side, it says United States of America. What's the other side called? The tail. Let's look at the tail of the nickel. What do you see? What do you feel if you have one in front of you? It's another building. Only this building is not the same as the penny. It's a whole different building. And if you look very closely at the bottom, it says the name of the building. Monticello. Monticello. That's the name of the home where Thomas Jefferson lived. Monticello. It's a nice home. And if you ever get a chance to visit it, it's in the East Coast and it's atop a nice hill and it has the best views. It is really great. We also at the top have more words. What does those words say? That doesn't look like English. It's actually Latin and it says e pluribus unum. And that means in Latin, it means one from many. That means that the United States is comprised of many people that are part of this group, that are part of this nation. We also have that it says the United States of America and 5 cents. 5 cents. Why would the nickel have 5 cents on it? Because it's worth 5 cents. And this is how you write it, 5 cents. With a cent sign. Here's another way to write 5 cents with letters. 5 cents. Good job. We also have the coin, boys and girls, and the coin is right here. We also have another coin called the dime, and here's the dime right here. Again, these coins in real life are quite small. This one and the dime is actually smaller than the nickel, but the dime is worth more. This has more cents than this one. How strange. So let's take a look at the dime. So here we have the dime. Now on the dime on the front, can you feel it? Can you see it? Yeah, it has another head. That's called the head of the coin. Remember we talked about that? That's the front of the coin. And this head is our 32nd president, Franklin Roosevelt. He was also very important to the creation of all the wonderful programs we have in this country. Friends, it has words right next to his face and it says liberty. And close to his neck, right there, we see that phrase again, in God we trust. We also have the year. Did you see the year on your nickel too? Let's turn it around to see the tail side of the dime. Now, if you have a dime in front of you, this one is really bumpy because we have 3 different objects on that. In the middle, we have the torch. Yeah, that looks like a cone-shaped device that carries a flame, open flame, that's fire. We also have an olive branch because an olive branch represents peace, peace among us, among people, and an oak branch because an oak is a strong, tall tree, just like our country. On the back, we also see words. Can you tell me what words you see towards the top of the tail? United States of America. And on the bottom and in the middle between all those 3 objects, we find the words again, e pluribus unum. That's Latin for one for many. And friends, at the bottom of that dime, what do you see? It says 1 dime. This one says 1 dime. It doesn't tell you how many cents, but we know that 1 dime equals 10 cents. And you can write it like this with the cent sign or with letters. 10 cents. And that tells us how much the dime is worth. Now, on the front of the dime, you also have a year. The year tells us when it was created, when it was made. What does yours say? Mine says 2011. Is yours newer or older? Good job. If the dime is worth 10 cents, how many nickels would that be? Well, this is 5. So if it's 5 and 5, that's 2 nickels. And if it's worth 10 cents, how many pennies would that be? 10 cents, 1 cent. We would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pennies for that. Yeah. Friends, thank you so much for exploring these coins with me. Looked as closely as we've been looking at them and reading those words and seeing those people. At the bottom here in Schoology, you have 2 documents. You have a looking for dimes and a looking for nickels. Because both of them are the same color, we want you to grab that silver crayon, gray crayon that you have, and find them and color them in. Remember, the dime is a little smaller than the nickel, but it's also a different color than the penny. Here's the nickel and here's the penny. Have fun, friends. We can't wait to see your work. Bye.